video.
Oh, really?
Sitting around the fire watching the Thanksgiving video.
Oh, well, uh, we we tried to use the camcorder last night. It quit working again, so we're lucky we got what we did Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Wonder what's wrong with it.
Well, you know when we fell in the river,
Well, yeah, but I thought that
Mark
thing.
got it fixed, but now something's wrong with it again.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, so
Well, maybe your warranty will cover this one.
well, no, the warranty didn't cover the first one. Mark
Well, you
paid.
ain't got to tell them this time that it fell in the water first. Just say, hey, it quit working.
Well, no, I got my money back on that warranty since they didn't use it. They wouldn't let us use it.
Oh.
So anyway, but we did Meals on Wheels today, and um, I said, oh well, I'm not putting on any makeup to go up there, so I'm not gonna see anybody I know, and I'll never see them again. So we were pulling through the line with our Santa hats on, and they were passing the food through the passenger window where Mark was sitting,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden we turned around and there was Channel 2 with their camera right in the cab of the truck. Right in my face. And when I turned around, I couldn't do anything but just smile and say, Merry Christmas. So we're waiting until the news comes on to see if my ugly mug's going to be on there. Oh, I was mortified.
Oh, God.
But anyway, so we just called to say Merry Christmas. And that's...
We're all fell out. Hank's asleep and Daddy's asleep. And me and Mother and Willis are watching the video.
Oh, well, we put at the end...
Yeah, and Willis is like, where's the eye? Where's the eyeball?
It's after. It's at the.
It must be at the end.
It's at the end. There's the eyeball, and then the hammock, and then the canoe. He had to play it on our TV, and then record, just to get the camcorder and shoot it at the TV. That's the only way we could get it on there.
Oh, okay.
Because the tape got ruined. We had to go give it to a place that would clean it and make us a copy. So we don't have an actual camcorder tape. We just have a VCR copy. So anyway, and the eyeball, well, I didn't realize I was taking it when I got back from New Orleans, and Mark said, Mark put it in the camera, and there was my eyeball and me blinking in the thing. I have never laughed that hard in my life. I just hollered. I couldn't believe I was taking my eyeball. And you could see all my wrinkles and everything, my freckles. They haven't got to that part yet. But anyway, we'll tell them Merry Christmas.
Okay, you want to talk to Mother?
Oh, yeah, I do. I need to tell her something.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Tim.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What'd y'all do today? Went up on the...
We did the Meals on Wheels, and I was telling Tim I didn't put on any makeup, and I didn't do my hair. I just put on this old Santa Claus hat. And I said, I'm not going to see anybody I know, and I'll never see them again. And when we was driving through with our Santa hats on, and they were passing the food through Mark's window, we turned around, and Channel 2 had the camera right in the cab of the truck. So we're waiting until the news comes on to see if my ugly mug's going to be on there.
What did y'all see any sad stuff?
Well, no, we couldn't find, either they weren't at home or they had moved, but this one place we couldn't find, they had marked the map wrong, so we went back, and they gave us the right directions, and we went, and it was like a group home where it was somebody's house where old people stay. And so there was 2 men and a woman, but we only made it to the room where the old woman was, and we were late getting there, but we got there about 12:30. But anyway, she eats on where her bedspread was all stained up by the pillow where she eats her food there. I said, do you have a tray? And she said, no. So I'm going to buy her a TV tray and take back. She had just eating a bowl of potato salad. So I told Mark, I think that lady that runs at home eats those meals and just gives her whatever.
She could do it.
And then they had sent 3 big Christmas presents, one for each of those people. And when we went back in with those, they headed us off and had us put them in the living room. I said for some reason they didn't want us to go back in her room. I think they jerked up that food because I laid out that food in front of her on the bed on a placemat we took. And I said, I believe those people went and got that food, and they didn't want us to see.
What did you go back in there with? What did you take?
Well, when we went back for better directions, they said, we have 3 big presents for these people. Do you mind taking them? So we said, sure. They're very needy, and but those people, we didn't see the 2 men. I asked if they lived there, and she said that yes, and they've just had their lunch. So we didn't get to see them.
Somebody needs to check on them. Somebody needs to go in there checking on them all the time.
Yeah.
Do you think the old lady was coherent enough to tell?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess I can ask, but she seemed so thrilled when I started taking out that food. So.
There's some awful things that go on in this world, I tell you.
Yeah, but I got that fax.
Well, I hadn't been able to get in the office. He called me that whenever that was and told me that the woman had sent it at 4 o'clock and that she was going to be off work until Thursday.
Tomorrow. Yeah,
so
I know.
I had, we were picking up Hank Monday night, and I couldn't go by there, and I tried to go Tuesday,
well,
and they was out of the office.
It's 4 pages, and some of these questions I don't know how to answer.
Well, is there a number where we can call them?
Well, yes. Brenda's her name, and I've called twice.
Well, she was off until tomorrow.
Well, I found that out finally, but she's the only one that knows about these papers. So, it asks questions like...
Mark's scratching off to scratch off things while we're driving along looking at the just scratching off.
Just stuff that I don't know how to answer, and I don't want to answer it wrong.
Stuff like what?
By county current. Let me see. What percent of... Shit. Well, hell, now I've lost the thing. Well, I can't find it now. They want to know what percent of this do you own, and well, I can't find it, Mark. What estimated percent or hours of active labor do you provide? What estimated percent or hours of active labor is hired? What percent of the capital required for this farming operation do you provide? What percent of the equipment required for this farming operation do you own?
Well, we'll just have to call her and ask her. Well, and does it get faxed back to her?
Yes, it goes back to her. But a strange thing I noticed on one of these forms,
One thing he told me was, he said, well, he said after we did that, we got to get it straight, how the land's divided or something.
Yeah, he was telling me that we're going to get paid for 95 acres, but really 65 is the part that's undivided. But on one of these fax things, one of these forms, it says producer name and address, Charlotte M. Anderson, 4728 Virginia Street, Alexandria, Virginia. So I'm wondering what's been going on, that my address would be listed where they used to live. So I wonder what's on your...
Well, I'll have to see. Because like I say, I don't know. I'll get mine tomorrow.
Yeah. So...
Because we don't know what all was going... What we were still getting paid for part. We were still getting money when they lived in Virginia. We always got our share of the money until, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago, when he started renting it and getting all the money.
Yeah. So I don't understand this. So I didn't.
I thought it was just going to be one piece of paper.
Yeah, I did too. I did too. And on here, she's requested that you'll have a little cover letter. It says information needed: name, address, social security number, and copy of canceled check for direct deposit.
Well, every time, if you want to do direct deposit for any of your insurance or
A deposit
or
slip.
anything, you just get a check and write void on it
Right.
and send that to him. Bubba says he sends him a check that he's used to pay his utility bills. Well, it doesn't have to be a check that's gone through canceled. It just is a check that can't be used.
Well, I'll ask her if I can just fax a front copy of a check that's got void written across it. So anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you. Oh, stop. Anyway, because that's the way they do it. He's wanting to know why they can't just mail it instead of direct deposit.
Well, Bubba gave me some kind of reason was because they just don't want to be bothered with the checks or something, but they want to keep up with it for income tax. I don't know. He told me something. I don't think he really understands.
No, I don't either. But anyway, so that's all. So I'll call her tomorrow from work, I guess, and see what's what about these forms.
Well, that would be good if you can. Then when I get in, when I get home, I'll call you and see what you found out.
Okay.
And then I'll have to take mine and fax it back Friday.
When will you get your forms?
I'll get it in. I'm going to go to the office in the morning before I go to work and pick it up. And so I'll have it, but then I'll be out of town the rest of the day. I won't get back home until about 4:30.
Okay. Well, I'll just tell you what she told me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Well, y'all enjoy the video, and I'm gonna go.
We are. We're having we just kind of, we didn't eat until about 2 o'clock, and I worked this morning. I went and saw 2 patients and got back about 12, and we finished up everything.
Oh, good.
And I did that, my gravy the way you did. Brown.
Oh, really? Did it turn out?
Yeah, it turned out good.
Oh, good.
But anyway, I got so hot in there cooking. I said, now, I was thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud, no wonder Charlotte had to go outside to cool off because it was hot, staying cooped up in the kitchen. But,
yeah, I always get hot. I have to.
But I just went and took my clothes off and put on shorts. But anyway, we ate and then sat around, read the paper. Everybody went to sleep. And now me and Tim and Willis is up watching, and Ting and Hank is still asleep. But we've enjoyed having them here.
Yeah.
We went to a movie last night and walked through Berry Hill Park. It's all decorated up. And we.
What movie?
My Fellow American.
Oh. With
old Jack Lemmon and James Garner.
Monique called today and said how she enjoyed Willis and Aunt Savannah.
Yeah, he really did enjoy himself, and they got to go see Bibby.
Yeah.
He wanted to go see her in the hospital, and it turned out that she was going to be discharged that morning, so him and Aunt Savannah had said that they would just wait until in the afternoon to go back, and she was still tied up with getting discharged when they got there. So somebody was back there putting oxygen up and showing her about it and all, I guess. So they waited a while before they could see her, but anyway, they did get to see her and said Jean and Randy put the tree up for her and had it ready when she got back.
Well, that's good. How did they say she looked?
Well, I didn't ever ask Willis, but Aunt Savannah said she looked okay, but she was so upset about Randy that she was just whispering in the phone and saying, "Don't tell anybody I told you this," but she said it was awful. It just looked awful. So I know that's got to hurt Bibby real bad to see him like that.
Well, he can't last. How can he last?
I don't know. Willis said he said something about motion toward his stomach. Said I got to go have this taken care of. I don't know what it is. It's a big, like me and Hank was saying, if our family's like, if we don't talk about it, it'll go away.
Yeah.
Everybody don't ever talk about nothing.
Well,
there's the lights. That looks good on the camera.
What?
The lights we drove through and looked at.
Yeah, 11 Piper's peeing.
Piper's peeing.
Yeah.
But anyway, he really did. That meant a lot to Willis to get to visit.
Yeah, and Moni said he said something about them moving to Dallas. Have they mentioned that? Well, she must have got something mixed up.
Said who was going?
Tim and Hank. Tim and Willis.
I don't know.
Well, maybe she said for the.
Well, Tim has talked about it once in a while, ever since when he knew he was going to have to change jobs. He has a friend that went down there and just said he had just about had his pick of jobs.
Well, you know how she gets things turned
I don't
around.
know. I'll have to ask them.
Yeah. Well, they would be closer, wouldn't they? Well,
Yeah, they'd be closer to us. They'd be closer to us, but I'd hate to lose our contact with Ohio.
Oh, well, we had a good Christmas. I cooked yesterday and stayed home and just cooked, and that's all we did. And then we did our presents last night. So anyway, we had a
I'm glad.
good Christmas. And I know y'all did, so.
I'm glad y'all went to the homeless today. That makes you feel like you did something.
Yeah, they sent us to the rough area we had.
Yeah, but God may have wanted you to go there and find out about that little old lady.
I know, but we went to the projects and everywhere down around in there.
God.
Yeah. The projects where I hear on the police scanner people shooting and killing each other down in there. But it was quiet today. So anyway, I'm gonna check on that lady. I'm gonna call that senior citizens home and ask them what they know about that situation. So anyway.
Because anyway, somebody needs to go by there and check on it, because then people make money to have them AC. It's like an ACLF home.
I don't know. It's just in somebody's house.
Yeah, that's what they do. They can open it up and get them people come in there, and they get paid a bunch of money a month.
Oh, we didn't see the two men, but anyway, I'm gonna check on them this week, and
I'll call you tomorrow night when I get home so you can tell me what I'm supposed to do about that paper.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, y'all enjoy the video.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Bye.